Good morning, Bobby Lee here from Hurricane Creek Farms. Appreciate you watching. Got several things to do today like usual. Can't really even tease you with what we've got to do because I'm not even sure what all I'm gonna get into. But first thing, got Archie and the feed loaded up. You can get Sadie loaded up too. Gonna go check on the stocker steers just up the road. Kind of go from there, but we appreciate you watching. Please give it a thumbs up, that really does help. Subscribe if you haven't. As always, leave us a comment, ask a question, whatever. Give us a suggestion. We love all that. But let's get after it. Headed to feed those steers. And I always say the stocker steers. We still have 8 heifers there on that farm with them. 8 that we had deemed as a good replacement potential. And so our goal for today is if they'll all come up to feed this morning, they're on the end of the farm where the catch pens are, get those 8 heifers sorted off and hauled back here to turn out with our cows and bulls. Because if you watched the last video, shame on you if you didn't, you know that we turned in the bulls just a couple of days ago. So go ahead and have them exposed and see who we can get bred. But we'll see how that goes here in just a few minutes. A few of the steers right here. The Charlotte looking gal there is one of the heifers. I'm trying to say, because it's really those 8 that we most want. I mean, we would like to see everybody, be sure everybody's present and accounted for, but other easy thing, they're all triple digit numbers, just like her, number 121. Some of the triple digits are all home raised, and some of them are, of course, steers like that guy. But one Tiger Stripe F1 heifer there. But we'll see if we can get those 8 heifers in here and sort them off, and then we'll run get the trailer, haul them home. But yeah, fingers crossed. Last couple of days, we've only had about 40, 45 of the total 65 come to feed. So if that happens again, no doubt there'll probably be a heifer or 2 that's not up. But only 34 head up here total, counting these 4 that won't come in. There's a few more straggling. I'm pretty sure we do have 6 heifers in that 34, so just about half the steers or total animals up here, but with most all the heifers. And I'll be, gosh dang, like, what's the odds of this? Here comes 2 more, and that's 2 heifers. So that's 108 that we treated the eye on. I'll have to look close, see who that is. But now if just these 2 will come in, I'm fairly certain that'll be the heifers caught at the very least. And so we'll at least have that much accomplished. We do want to find the others. It's open up, you got to kind of drive down through a road down inside the woods here, open gate going back into the next pasture. And so my assumption is some of them are probably back there this morning and either didn't hear us or weren't even aware that we're up here feeding, or just decided it wasn't worth the walk and they're just content to graze. But we shall see. We'll try to get a head count on everybody. As you can see down there, there's a few of the others. I think had 41 total up there, so looking for 24 more. There's 2, 4, 6, there's about 8. We'll see if we can find all the rest of them. There's just a few more. That puts us at 10, 12, 14. So still look for 10 more. 9 more. 8 more. Yeah, I better go back up here and see how many are in the woods. I can't swear that we've seen all 65 now, but we got really close. And 2, I gotta meet somebody in town here in about 20 minutes. So I gotta go. We'll try to make sure we have all of them accounted for by tomorrow, if not 100% today, and then get back to the main objective, getting those steers sorted off and that catch pen of them heifers, and then hauling those heifers back home. Got the trailer hooked up, ready to go get those girls hauled home. Oh, one thing I hadn't mentioned, got some new shoes put on the old gal this week. Yes, we've had really a lot of tire work that had to be done lately. Speaking of that, I better look at this tire back here on this trailer, make sure it's still in good shape, because yeah, well, so just Yeah, a few videos back we were having all our tire trouble, but she's up. That's first good sign. Oh yeah. So good deal. We're in good shape on tires. Yeah, tires that were on that truck when I bought it. Wasn't much left on the front tires especially. So got a new set put on her. A little more grip on those too. So when we're using it to feed hay this winter, should have a little easier time getting in and out of the pasture. So got the trailer, got back over here, got it backed up right where we want it. Go ahead and get these gates open. So just 8 of them to go in here. Went ahead and brought antibiotic to treat that number 108's eye again. She, yeah, I don't know if it was, we'll get a close look when she gets in there, but yeah, gonna use a different antibiotic this time, just see if maybe that makes the difference for us. But we could wait till we get home and run her through, but figure might as well just run her through while we're here. But got to get those steers sorted out of there first. Y'all got to stay. You back. You too, you back. Oh boy. May try to get them in that smaller pen and sort them out over there. Okay, so I got them all running here. So now we'll see if we can run the steers back out, keep the heifers over here. Slowly getting there. I'm gonna go ahead and let these steers out of here. I don't know. Probably about, there's 14 or 15 animals still in here. We need to cut out back to, I want 6 or 8 steers. Y'all going out of here. Hey, I don't want y'all anymore. Not today. There we go. There should be 4 more steers in here now. And there's just our 8 heifers. As I look them over, actually 108, if we can get her in there first, we'll go ahead and run her down there and treat that eye. Got one in here, number 112. I'm not sure that she's gonna quite grow off to make a replacement, but the others look pretty good. There we go. Okay. That's that eye. We're gonna go ahead and treat that while we got it right here. Yeah, good looking little bunch of heifers. Of course, I'm always really partial to the red tiger stripe one. Those just grow off so nice, make such good mama cows. But here's one of the challenges of having an imperfect setup. Our sliding gate that I need to slide open so I can run her down the alleyway. Can't slide back because of this panel. It's hitting. I can't open it enough because the trailer, so I have to ease the trailer up just about a foot or so. Then I can open all that up, run her down there, treat that eye, back her back up, and load her and those other 7. Archie is over there guarding the truck against any potential intruders. So yeah, if you ever see our truck anywhere around town and Archie's in here, you know to be very, very afraid. He's an attack dog. Go on down there, baby. Go on down there. Step on up, girl. Step on up. There you go. There you go. There you go. Step on up there. Put a little squeeze. Well, let's look. I think it's still gonna be all right. It's gonna have a scar. I'm not sure that it doesn't actually look just a little better than it did, but we're gonna go ahead and treat her and make sure that we get this eliminated. Get a little different antibiotic than what we gave. Well, that'd have been, I guess that'd have been 6 days ago. Today's Saturday, that was last Sunday. But yeah, beautiful days. You can see the sun peeking back out, kind of overcast. It's been rainy the last few days. I guess we have rain last 2 days to be exact. Rain on Thursday and Friday. It's also why we're out here today, because I had the softball tournament canceled. But it's giving us an extra day in the week, more or less. But it was cool this morning. You know, I had on the sleeves earlier. It's about, I think, high in the 60s today. So that's gonna be nice. I noticed we're gonna have like 3 days in a row next week where it's in the 90s. So I don't know if we were quite ready for that here in early May, but it is what it is. Come on, girls. Come on, ladies. Come on, ladies. Come on, ladies. Come on, ladies. Now, hold her. It is always, always, always something. All right, y'all gotta come out of there so I can open that. I know y'all know. I'll go around there. There we go. There we go. There we go. Of course, she wants to get back on. Now she's blocking everything up front. Come on. There you go. Make a U-turn. I don't know if you could tell, but yeah, that cut gate after the 108 went ahead and loaded first by herself, which was fine. I didn't have this rear cut gate latched completely up there because sometimes that thing gets in a little bit of a bind and it's hard to undo. And of course, just a little bit of her shaking, a little bit of gravity, the gate swung shut. And then the other 7 couldn't get on that back cut, which I didn't want them all on the back cut. But anyway, they're loaded now. Make sure all my gates are open and everything for everybody else so that those steers can come in there and get mineral and water. Speaking of mineral, I brought them a bag. It was about empty, so we'll put that out. Got some more feed, which we probably won't put out because they've all run off. All right, girls, y'all are back home. Get y'all off of there. All right, yeah, like I say, they're back home. Every one of them was born and then raised up to weaning right here. A couple are out of the neighbor's herd, which of course was born just across the creek over there. The rest of them are original Hurricane Creek Farms from day one. But got to open one gate down there at the end of the barn lot. Then they'll officially be able to make their way back there to the rest of the cow herd. And even more importantly, the bulls. But get this gate shut, trailer pulled up there. And yeah, what I had done at the other farm, I'd already undone that where this gate would swing freely. And yeah, when that heifer walked in, the gate or trailer was on just enough of an incline, that thing shut on me. But anyway, and you may be asking yourself, because I'm kind of asking myself, you know, why did I wait until right here at the last minute to move those heifers back up here? Why did they ever need to be with those stocker steers? And really, it more just came down to the grass situation. As you could probably appreciate, especially when we were riding around the Jeep earlier down there, grass coming out our ears on that farm. I mean, all the grass they can want and then some. Not in quite as good a shape here, but the grass has really come on here in the last week or two. So we just held them down there as long as we could. Now we got them back here where they'll spend at least the next few months. So these 8 girls are now out here in the pasture with the rest of them. And we'll ride through here, be sure everybody else is in good shape. But let them introduce themselves to the bulls. We'll see who gets bred out here over the next. Whoa! Blondie there is feeling her oats. Tell you what, I'm wishing I grabbed my sleeves. It's the wind's blowing and riding around out here on the side by side. It is a little bit cool. Ain't it, Archie? A little cool. Doesn't feel bad. Don't want to say I'm complaining, but just a little chilly. Well, the bulls are all out here. So we've got a Hereford cow. Yeah, the last couple of days, she has definitely had all of their attention. Got another Hereford cow over there that they're kind of riding around on each other. So several of them in heat, which we should. Oh yeah. Some breeding activity taking place. Always have to be careful. I get to walking around, especially if I'm talking to the camera. Don't pay attention to how close I get to that cow, which right now her calf is nowhere to be seen, so she's not super aggressive, but I nearly get myself in trouble with her occasionally. Got at least one bull that's interested in checking out the heifers. I think the others are kind of smartly over there with the cows that we know are actively in heat. But that one there is interested in checking them out, so we'll see. We'll see where this goes. Our plan with these heifers, you know, just like the rest of the cows, 30 days after the bulls have been pulled out. So basically 3 months from now, leave the bulls in for 2 months. Then a month after, in the breeding season, blood test them, see who's bred. And then we'll market most of these as bred heifers. Whatever's not bred, we'll go ahead and sell or keep to feed out ourselves. But yeah, if somebody wants to buy them all, we'll probably let them go. If somebody cuts back a couple of them, we will happily keep any of them too for ourselves. If we think enough of them, or if we're going to try to sell them, it will only be because we think enough of them that we would be willing to keep them for our own. The one tiger striped one, F1 over there, just stepping out from behind, sniffing that other tiger striped one's rear end. I'm going to keep her, at least that's my plan. If somebody wants her bad enough, offers me enough, I might sell her, but she's our last true F1 that we'll ever have, at least for the foreseeable future. So, it was a little bit of a special spot too. I just think they make just such good mama cows. And she's just pretty. She's just a picture of what you want for a mama cow here in the South. At least that's one man's opinion. We've come just up the road here to my dad and my uncle's place, kind of check on their cows. They've got a bunch kind of scattered from one end of their property to the other right now. But taking a look at them, a little bit self-serving too, I will admit. Now that we've gotten those heifers off of there, kind of doing the math, we've got 62 steers and 8 of them we're going to keep to feed out ourselves. So that puts us back down to 56. We need a few more for what will eventually make our truckload to sell this fall. And so just looking around, kind of scouting, seeing what they may have that we could buy from them. But a few bulls kind of like this one here, about the right size. He's obviously not quite the right color, but that's fine. He could fit as far as like one we would feed out potentially. And they've got plenty that are black-hided too. So if we could get them all caught, they probably do have enough to put together about what we would want. But that would be the second big part of that equation, is getting them all up around the barn and caught easily. But anyway, we've already had a good Saturday. It's not even quite noon. Have y'all had fun?
Yeah, no.
You haven't had fun?
A little bit.
They're excited because we're going to the feed store next, and they like to look at the toys there. Kimber's got some birthday money, so might have to look at the toy section. But I think that's probably just about wrap it up this one. We didn't do much of an arena update because it's rained a couple of days since we filmed last. They really hadn't done a lot more work on the arena, but stay tuned. We will, certainly follow that project along to completion. But as we get done, what do we like to tell them?
Eat beef and God bless. Eat beef and God bless.
That's right. Eat beef and God bless. You'll have a good one. Oh, and happy Mother's Day out there to all the mothers out there. Tomorrow is officially Mother's Day. It'll probably be a day or two after Mother's Day by the time we get this one posted. But I hope you all had a happy Mother's Day.